joining us. We got Buddy Black here. We'll start with Patrick Saunders. Patrick, go ahead.
Good afternoon, Buddy.
Patrick, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you for asking.
Got it.
My first question for you today is interesting lineup. Got Charlie at the top.
In what regard, Patrick? The batting order or the guys who are playing? More the batting order, right?
Yeah, more the batting order than the lineup.
Yeah.
You've been mixing and matching a little bit here lately. Is there a rhyme or reason behind the various lineups and various batting orders?
Well, I think as it relates to tonight's game, I think, without Tapia, without Hampson in there, we let off Rogers yesterday for the first time. I think the thought process today with our coaches was to get our best hitters up there the most, right? I think just, let's get Chuck and Trev and Crone and Mac and, Diaz up there as many times as possible. I think that was the thought, as opposed to, we're looking at on-base percentage, we're looking at batting average, we're looking at slug, we're looking at OPS, all those things. And for us, with the guys who are playing tonight, the 8 position players, we felt that was the way to go. But, every night, or if we have a day game every day, we talk about lineup construction and what makes the most sense, what looks right, what, we think gives us the best chance to score runs.
You're trying to get a look at as many players as you can, not just your veterans, but the lesser service time guys too. Right. So I guess I'm wondering how much in terms of position and batting order goes into your thinking here the last month or so of the season to get a look-see at some of these guys in various roles.
Yeah. Well, we can go player by player if you want, but now that Welker's here, right, I think we're gonna try to get a look at him as much as we can. This is his first exposure to the big leagues, and we're gonna have a look at that the next 3 weeks. I think that's important. I want Brendan to continue to play pretty regularly because I think that's important. I'd like to think that if Sam continues to have pretty good at bats like he's had the last week or so, even though he hasn't got a ton of hits, but he's doing something new with his swing and a little bit of a new setup. We'd like to see how that unfolds, even though that's very difficult to do in season. But I think that's important to look at. Hampy's sort of doing the same thing, working with Mags and Sally and TD on some mechanics, and see in the next 3 weeks again if we see some improvement there. Dom Nunez, he's grinding through a rookie season. He'll probably be starting tomorrow. But I think it's also important for our guys to whether it's Chuck or Trev or Crone, they want to play. They want to continue to produce and contribute and help us win. And I also think that, the integrity, and we've talked about this, the integrity of the schedule and who we're playing, we have to, come out to, win the ball game. Right. And, a lot of times you want to play your best group. So it all goes into it.
Okay, great. Thank you for the answer. I appreciate it.
Yeah. I hope that makes sense.
Makes total sense. Thank you.
Yes.
All right, let's go to Drew Kreisman. Drew.
Hi, buddy.
Hi, Drew.
I was chatting with Herman Marquez, and he's very open about wanting to win the Silver Slugger. Maybe the last one ever for a National League pitcher. I don't know the future, but, what makes him, first of all, what do you make of that? And in your mind, what drives him to have success at the plate?
Well, I think it's, the competitiveness that major league players have, that, professional athletes have, or he wants to do well. And I think that, because of his success at the plate the last couple of years, I think you sort of gain momentum and confidence, and you want to do more. You want to, it feels good to get a hit. It feels good to be recognized as a Silver Slugger winner. It feels good to, hit a ball in the barrel and knock guys in as a pitcher. I mean, it's a great feeling. So I think that is the main thing with him, that, it's a good feeling to accomplish, something like winning the Silver Slugger. I mean, it's because there's a lot of guys that are trying to do the same thing. There's a lot of competitive players out there who would love to have that, in their trophy case. And looking back on it at your career, say, yeah, I was one of the best hitting pitchers, during my playing days. And it's a great feather in the cap of an athletic accomplishment. I think that's what drives Herman.